Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful day here, and I want to talk about dog walkers. People who have dogs. If their dogs are small enough, because where we live, the yards are pretty small, then I don't worry about it. It's their yard, except for if it were my next door neighbor. If they didn't clean up regularly, I'd probably be a little annoyed and concerned and whatnot. But I know that where we live, as is the case with a lot of other cities, there's a township ordinance where you are required to pick up after your dog. And I've noticed that there are people who walk their dogs who don't. So you could be walking along with your child, and all of a sudden you come across a big old pile of poop. Responsible dog owners pick up after their dogs. I don't understand when people don't. Is it because they think that they're too good to pick that up? Or they're too lazy? That's my question. Perhaps it is laziness. I don't know. I do know that somebody on our street decided to change their Wi-Fi signal to pick up your dog poop. I guess somebody got tired of it being dropped in their front yard. I'm not 100% sure. I find it highly amusing, though. It's very amusing. Anyway, in case people are curious, I love dogs. I've grown up with dogs and cats, and I've had an array of my own different types of pets. There were some reptiles in there. It was pretty cool. So this is not me bashing on people who have dogs. I love dogs. I would love to have a dog, but my husband and I agreed that as long as we are living here with the size yard that we have, that maybe it's not a good idea, because we like to do gardening. Like, we have a vegetable garden that didn't do too well this season. It did really, really well last season. It didn't do too well this season. And because of the whole vegetable garden thing, we figure, let's hold off on getting a dog until we can afford a place that has a much bigger yard. And hopefully isn't attached to anybody else's house, because I'm so over living attached to other people's houses. That's a topic for a different vlog, I think. So, yeah. Our neighbors on one side of us have a dog. He's fairly young. I don't think he's quite a year yet. I think he's only 7 months old or something. I saw him with a cone on his head a few days ago, which means that he's probably about 6 or 7 months, because that's usually when they neuter them. Usually. Well, hopefully, when she walks her dog, she picks up after him. I have friends who have dogs who walk them and make sure that they take the plastic bags with them so that they can, because that's what you're supposed to do. Township ordinance states you clean up after your dog. If you don't clean up after your dog and you get caught not cleaning up after your dog, you get a fine. I'm not sure how much the fine is, but it's the township's way of raising money if they catch you. It's also a way to teach you to be responsible, and it's all about being responsible. You do what's right. You treat your dog well, you treat your cat well, you treat your bird well, whatever it is that you have. Treat it well. Take care of it. Clean up after it. I clean up after my cats. If I had a dog, I'd be cleaning up after my dog. I have a child, I clean up after him. I have more than one child. The youngest one is the one that I really have to worry about, because he doesn't seem to understand that when you're done playing with your toys, they go back in the box. We could have gotten a puppy, but we had a kid instead. And there's the watch cat. The other cat that's down here decided to make a hasty exit. I guess she doesn't want to be on film. I guess she's kind of shy. That's okay. Well, now that you've seen my not quite as messy kitchen, but still slightly disorganized, and you've heard my slight rant for today, I hope you have an awesome day. Be the best you that you can be. Bye-bye now.